Oh,
Hello,
hello.
everyone. Hello. Welcome to the Demonplague. My name is James Intricasso. I'm your dungeon master. I go by he, him. Why don't we go quickly around the table and meet our cast members? They will tell us who they are playing. TK, let us start with you.
Hello, James. It's me. It's TK. I use they, them, and I woke up 10 minutes ago because I did cardio today, and cardio is really hard, and I'm tired, and I had a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich for lunch. I'm playing Isabel. She's a half-orc fighter. I had to look at the character sheet for a second to remember what I was doing. We're gonna cure the demon plague.
I love that you had a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich for lunch, sort of as a result of working out.
Right.
How dare you? Look, my gym DM gave me inspiration and I fucking used it, okay?
Your your DM for Jim is awesome. I kind of want them.
Don't tell my husband.
And Rudy, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Rudy. I woke up 20 minutes ago because I had to set up the stream, and I was up all night working on a project that hopefully I'll be able to announce soon. Hooray!
Hooray!
I go by he, him. I'm playing Rain Bowie, a human monk. What level are we? 18?
We're level 18, but everyone should be prepared to
Did you say
possibly
19?
level up to 19.
Mid-session?
Perhaps.
I'm not prepared for this. But using D&D Beyond, it will be oh so easy to level up to 19.
Why, you're welcome.
You mean great sponsors of Don't Split the Podcast Network, D&D Beyond?
I do mean that same, and hold on, let me turn on the thing. It's not on at the moment, but that's exactly what I mean. Oh, no, it is on, apparently. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
You did it.
It was there. Yeah.
Just hover over your screen now to see all of our characters.
Or click the little lock and lock it on the side like I do.
Ooh. So many options.
There are.
Well, we still have half the cast to introduce. So, Lauren, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You might know me as Elbow Crazy. I'm the community manager for D&D Beyond, which apparently I don't have to plug because everybody else is going to for me. I woke up 2.5 hours ago and I live on the West Coast. What the hell? I'm playing Roxziera Rogue. We both go by she, her. I'm doing great. Rock is having issues. Let's play.
Excellent.
I also have not had ice cream either, and I feel bad.
Oh, no. You can, the ice cream is in your heart.
It was in my heart all along.
It's in my stomach, but it's in your heart.
You're going to want to get that checked out.
Yeah, I think that's a cholesterol issue.
Look, I don't know your life.
And finally, Robert, who are you? Who are you playing? And when did you wake up?
Aha. So I'm Robert Energy. I'm playing Torsten Alehand. I woke up 4 hours ago, despite having gone to sleep at 11 o'clock at night after 4 days of camping.
Nice.
Just my time. I'm old and
Robert's like, bold of you to assume my sleep games.
And for breakfast, I haven't had lunch yet because it's still 10 o'clock here. But for breakfast, I had Lucky Charms. So.
Oh, great.
I think Robert wins.
Yeah.
Did you shake it so the marshmallows are at the top?
No, I like eating them all. I'm an adult.
What the heck?
Oh, look at this
Okay,
guy
I'll
waking up
remember
at a
this.
reasonable hour.
Next
Eating
initiative roll, I'll remember
Lucky
this.
Charms.
Is
Be
that
like,
an adult? Because I'm not an adult yet.
on your own. Because I definitely shake the marshmallows to the top.
Yeah, my son,
totally-
it was camping cereal, so we took it camping, and so
nice.
my daughter was like, I want more Lucky Charms. She shows me her bowl. She's like, I ate it all, and like all the marshmallows are gone, but everything else is there. She's like, I need more. Like, no.
She didn't even toss the other ones out.
No, she's like, just pour more
What
in
the
there.
heck? She's like, look.
She's only 3. I mean, give her a little bit.
Oh,
She'll
okay.
figure that out.
Yeah.
She'll get proficiency in lying soon.
Yeah, I believe in you.
So Here on the Demon Plague, we like to have a lot of fun. We sometimes play D&D. Above my head, we have donations for bits. So if you're feeling saucy and we're doing a good job, you want to buy somebody a health potion, an auto success, or an auto fail, you can totally do that. Thank you very much, my Calwayne, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, for your health potion that you just bought for the one and only Ezebel Halfpack, played by TK Johnson. So TK, that means that you get a potion of, we're now on to superior healing here on the Demon Plague. So yes, thank you very much. Oh, I see. My cow, the same as Michelle. Mikau?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I'm doing bad.
Made.
Yeah.
Gold star. I'm sorry, I should stop antagonizing you.
No, that's probably good. I am a first grader, as we discussed before this. Oh, got it. Michael, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's oh, I see. That's an A, not an E. I apparently need glasses is a new thing I'm learning as I'm getting older.
Edit point.
I think you need ice cream and a few more hours of sleep like the rest of us.
That's true. I woke up 7 hours ago, for those curious. So last time on the Demon Plague, we're in the Demon Plague dungeon, and you took a long rest in Vaynala's wing of the dungeon, where you freed a duo of ice devils named Ser and Sarah. You went to assault the undead and devil goblinoids led by a hobgoblin vampire mage named Legba. Legba knew you were coming, saying that she was warned by Hema, a dwarf vampire who is part of the dwarf faction, and that is when Legba ordered her forces to attack. Luckily, Rain started a sort of civil war between the goblinoids by convincing Breakhack, an ice devil, to challenge Legba. Legba died along with her supporters, and you managed to get her key to Zancrown's cell, which is a key encased in a green, acid green emerald. So while all this was going on, Breakhack went to take the battle to the dwarves and undead, or to the undead dwarves and devils, because that was partially what Breakhack had been convinced to do by Rain, leaving you all alone. It took you a moment and a fair amount of exploding bones to realize that Wind, Rain's animated rug best friend and most faithful companion, had been taken by Breakhack down the hall toward the dwarvish faction. And that is where we left things. So let's pick up right there.
Vind! And I'm gone.
He's fulfilling his destiny. I call after you.
I'm following where Wind went, or where the fighting is going on, where I think Wind is.
Okay, gotcha. So at this point, the goblins, and really they're not goblins, they're devils and undead that were once goblins, have made their way out of, so you are in a room right now with this long banquet table, Rock. Through that, you can see there is another door that you came through originally that leads to where Legba's throne room was. So you're passing through the throne room as you hear Rain give a half-hearted attempt to convince you to stop. So you make your way out. What are the rest of you doing as Rock begins to follow? Rock, you can hear the sounds of the battle back sort of the way you came towards the main hall.
I'm waggling this thing at Torsten and being like, acid it.
I don't think I have anything ever acid.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not really a rush. I put it in my pocket. Does my pocket, does it burn like acid?
It does not burn like acid.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, that would be real terrible, I guess. So yeah, you put it in your pocket. What are you doing, Isabel?
Man, things just got real serious for no reason. It's a rug, but I guess we're best friends with it.
News
Yeah.
to me.
Isabel will be getting up and following at a reasonable distance, enough close enough to make sure that Torsten remains safe.
Okay.
We have so few options for healing down here.
Yeah, I will turn and follow everybody else, trying to figure out how to do acid on this. And I say maybe we could use that spell or that potion laboratory to make some acid.
Oh,
I got nothing else.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's right. Fainala, you found her secret potion lab. So, yeah, you can go in there if you want to.
Yeah, we should hide. Because, oh no, I guess not. We won. We killed her. We killed the leg bug.
yes, Legbus dead.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you technically have found a leader for the new faction.
Oh yeah.
However, that leader is not exactly peaceful, at least at the moment.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure Wynn's okay. I don't care about anything else. We got the key. Rock is like done with all of this. She's been dominated twice by these vampires. She just wants Wynn. Just wants to get everybody out of here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rock is cruising. Isabel, you are making your way. Torsten and Rain, are you following or are you doing something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, definitely follow.
Gotcha. So Rock, are you flying here? You're willing to separate yourself from the rest of the party to get a little bit ahead?
Oh, she's not thinking very smart. So yeah, I guess she is. I guess she's just booking it.
Okay. So Rock,
She's not in the best headspace at this moment, so she's just like, no, it's Wind, and gone. Yeah.
Gotcha. So Rock, you come into the room that has the fireplace and the blood symbols painted on the wall. You know that you went through one way and you can hear the battle coming again the way that you entered through. However, you do see an open door to your left, which you have never been through before, and you can see that there are cushions on the floor and a little bit of a raised stage in that area, as well as a secret door behind that area and another door. But presuming you're ignoring that to continue making your way through the hall towards the sounds of battle, which everybody can really hear because battle's usually pretty loud. So you make your way through the battle hall where all the weapons are on the walls and where they have been practicing their battle. And then you make your way through the grave dirt room. You can see that there are, at the moment, no sort of undead or devils in any of these rooms. You can see signs that they have trampled through here very, very recently, a matter of minutes ago. And when you come out, you can see that the door to the dwarf place has been opened. So you can make your way in.
Whoops.
Oh, actually, it crumbled, right? That was broken a long time ago.
No, not that one.
No?
That's nope. Hold on. Map time.
Right.
This is the we're in with the goblinoids. The dwarf one was the one that was crumbled. So the
Right,
dwarf,
that's what.
That's
So the dwarf door is crumbled right now.
Oh.
You can see
Okay.
that door. Obviously, you would know it's crumbled, but you can see all the rubble and stuff has been kicked aside. You can also see that all of those little brass dwarf idols that were in those alcoves have been thrown down and smashed on the floor. It looks like as they're going through, the goblinoids are sort of destroying things left and right. So, and you can hear, like I said, more sounds of battle deeper in the dwarf complex.
So the army left and went off to go kill dwarves.
Yep.
I think
That's
that's
where
called the Blood Rage. They had the Blood Rage. And
Yes,
so
but
when you
Vin should not
Blood
be caught
Rage-
up in that.
Yeah, he can take care of himself.
He's fallen in with a bad crowd.
He made his choice.
Yeah, he's going to come back with a Magoubliette symbol on himself instead of
Technically.
the...
Yeah, that's right. Because she was a priestess of that.
Rock is gonna continue to follow the sounds of battle, looking for wind.
Okay, so the rest of you, Rock is making her way into the dwarf complex. The rest of you see this theater. You can tell Rock has gone the other way, but I just wanted to be clear that you're seeing the same things along the way that Rock is. Rain, you notice the outline of a secret door in that theater as well.
There's no one else in this theater, right?
At the moment, no. There is no one else in the theater that you can see.
Okay, I go to the secret door and I open it because I'm looking for treasure.
Okay. Excellent.
Because that's what's behind all secret doors is treasure, not coffins filled
Right.
with
One
trash.
of these. All right, I'm
Everything
like
is
0
treasure
for
if you're
3
brave
so
enough.
far. Hey, the library door ended up being great. So
Yeah.
So,
So we're due
Rain,
for a bad outcome.
you also notice there is another, in addition to the door you came through, there's another like real obvious door, not a non-secret door, I
Oh.
guess I should say, in here as well. But you're going for the secret, right?
I went for that secret.
Okay, so Isabel and Torsten, you see Rain wander into this room. For some reason, I'm picturing Rain moseying through all of this.
Okay, yeah, I'm moseying. I feel very good. We got the key. It was a very easy fight. It was my words that won the day, which is a nice feeling
was.
for me.
It was.
Not usually my MO, so that's unique. But I know this. I know how secret doors work. I'm gonna open it and look inside. I'm not just gonna waltz in.
Okay, are you trying to like do like a crack, like a
Yeah,
peer?
I'll open it up, but I'll just stand in the doorway and kind of like arms at my side, kind of pose.
Okay,
Peter
when
Pan
you
style.
open it up, you see this room that has a little bit of an L shape back on the alcove that you can see. Like you're sort of in the, I guess you're in the foot of the L right now, sort of at the corner of the L, and you
My
can
favorite
see
part.
to what's up.
I said that's my favorite part of the L.
Oh, I mean, it's the defining
It's the
feature.
base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Strong base.
Exactly.
It's important.
Exactly. It's what makes an L and L. That's why
Exactly.
lowercase L's get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, thank you.
What are you trying to be? Capitalize? Ridiculous.
So
So yeah, you can see to one way there is another door. The other side of the L, you can see that there is this pool. This looks like shallow pool, and there are two devils that have elf features. They have long elf ears, and they are sort of more slender and graceful than the average devil, and they are looking into the pool and talking with each other in Infernal. And when you open the door, they turn and look at you, and they sort of quizzically raise an eyebrow, but then they go back to looking at the pool.
Can I hear them from here? I speak Infernal. I speak every language. I'm a monk.
You speak every language. That's
Weird.
right. Yes, it sounds like they are talking about a pseudo dragon.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
And they say, "Oh, we're looking at a preparation of a ritual."
Oh,
And with that, I would just want to go to Isabel and Torsten. So you see Rain go in one direction. You know Rock has gone in the other. Where are the two of you going?
the children have run off.
Sorry, mom and dad. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Arguably, they can both take care of themselves.
But
I think Isabel would be more inclined to follow Rock, just because she watched Rain explode two people's hearts yesterday. So
Sure.
I think
It was an eventful day.
I very much doubt that Isabel has any idea how often Rain can do that. So she'd probably just be like, well, we're essentially traveling with a demigod now.
Ah!
He's probably fine. Yeah, she'd probably wander at least towards Rock. And then remember at the last moment that Rain probably has the key. Does Torsten, do you have the key? Who has the key?
I don't think I had it.
I
Rain,
have the key.
Yeah, Rain says yeah. Yeah, so I will follow Rain. Seeing that Rain's a little bit injured, and I'm trying to figure out how best to heal myself as well. I'm actually, as I'm thinking about that, I'm like, what spell should I use? And I'm like, oh no, I'll use a healing potion since I have a couple that I've used. So
Nice.
I'm gonna use the healing potion to try to get some of my hit points back as I saunter in to follow Rain.
All right. Since the devils don't look hostile, Isabel will like assess the situation briefly and then follow Rock.
Okay, gotcha. So, yes. So let's go back to Rock then.
Okay.
Rock, you are able to come down. You remember the bone hallway with the bone devils and everything and the idols. You're able to come down that, which is also L-shaped. What a great letter that L is.
So versatile.
It's so versatile. You can put it next to each other. You can do 2 L's for a great word like hello, or you can just do one L if you want to.
I would never do that.
For a word like halo, great ice cream company.
Oh wow, what a
And a
reference.
video game.
What a poll. I never heard of it. Never heard of it as a video game.
I'll have to introduce you sometime.
So, Rock, you come in to the blood fountain room, as you recall. And
Yes.
in the blood fountain room, you see there are these several puddles of ichor that are now being absorbed into the walls. And the door to the T intersection has been opened.
And cleared, because that was where Angel Lady dropped like the ceiling.
Yes. So yes, it does look like it's been cleared, although it looks like it's been cleared less than 5 minutes or more than 5 minutes ago, I should say. It looks like maybe someone other than the goblins cleared that out.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's where more fighting is coming from?
Yeah, you can hear more fighting coming down. When you go to the T intersection, if you were to go to the east, which you have not gone into yet, that is where you can hear fighting coming from.
Okay. I will continue to expeditiously move in that direction.
Okay, cool. So as you come into that direction, you can see Brecac is there, still has Rain in one hand and is whipping wind, I should say.
I was about to say, wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. Rain and wind I keep getting confused with because you're both weather phenomenons. So
Phenomenal.
wind.
They're pretty normal, but okay.
Wind is being whipped around, and you can see Wind is actually like covered in this ichor now from being used as a weapon by Brecac. And Brecac is spinning their spear in the other hand. There are also these goblinoid ghouls to the other side, and they're facing off with a humanoid looking, but you can tell it's not a humanoid creature. They have this bright red skin, a couple of short horns coming out of their head. They're actually 3 short horns coming out of their head. They don't look quite like a devil to you. They could be. And they're carrying this massive falchion. There's also behind them what looks like a little store, like an emporium almost, is behind this individual. And you can see there are shelves and all kinds of stuff, and they're standing between these devils and undead that look like goblins between the two. And this person is saying, "No, I will not let you back there. What you want? She's back there. Hema is back there. I have nothing to do with her." And he is standing there with his sword ready, and it looks like a fight's about to break out.
Here. Oh, how much does... No, you know what? Hema is not actually... She's not actually here. She's not actually visible, right?
Right. He is pointing through a door, the only other door you notice, to the south.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you notice all the doors now, Rock.
I
Including the ones like in Robert's house. You notice. Probably that's how high you're passive.
Yep, absolutely. Rock knows that this door in my room is open right now. Okay, Hema is... I think she's gonna have like this half a second where she's like, "Oh, I could help kill Hema," and then she's like, "No," and then she'll look over at Wind and go, "Wind, come on, and she's gonna like get over here. This is not our fight anymore.
Okay, so as that's happening, Isabel, you see Rock in the hall doing that.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
And Rock, you see Wind is struggling in the grasp of this enormous being made of ice to get out. Like, the tables have turned. Wind is usually the one doing the smothering. Now Wind is being smothered. And every time is whipped back, like reaches itself back to try to get back to you, but then is whipped around by the tremendous strength of this ice devil. And Isabel, you come in this scene as all of the ghouls, Brikak is keeping his eyes on this being, but all of the ghouls start to turn toward you and Isabel.
Ugh, neat. Truly my most favorite. Have I been able to assess the situation enough to see whether or not I'm already just opening my dice bag?
I heard that.
Was that did you hear my zipper? As
Like,
I was
oh
just like,
damn! For one, because
Ugh.
Rock does not look like she's trying to engage with these people. She's just trying to call over Wind. So for once, she's not entered like ready to fight. If that helps at all.
Can Isabel, just stepping on the scene, tell whether these ghouls are dwarf ghouls or goblin ghouls?
Yes, so these are goblin ghouls.
Oh no! Oh come on! Like y'all really gonna? Okay. We really have to get back.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind, we need to take our rug thing.
Make a persuasion check.
Look, I'm just really tired, y'all. I'd really like to take a bath. I've rolled an 18. What do I have for persuasion? +8. 26.
Okay.
I'm tired.
So you roll 18, and the ghouls like look to you, look to Brikak, look to this large being with the sword, and then one of them goes over and taps Brikak on the shoulder, and they have a quick conversation in Goblin, and Brikak like barely looks over her shoulder at you and just drops the rug, which immediately, like as fast as it can, slinks over toward you all.
Does it leave a little slug trail of ichor? Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, oh, definitely. There's like a trail of ichor as it goes. And it like just wraps itself kind of like a dog quivering behind the two of you, behind your legs. As that happens and Brikak is looking over her shoulder, this being with the sword comes in to stab.
Man.
Yeah, watch out!
And yells, I can give you potions, help me! As these goblins and the devil descend upon them. So we'll leave that there for a second, and we will go now over to the scrying pool, where Torsten, you and Rain have come over. The devils have called you over, and they are showing you this image in the pool. You immediately pick it up, Torsten, as a divination wizard, that this is some sort of magic pool that can be used to cast the scrying spell. And you can see in there, they are watching the various ghost druids you have come into contact with, are going to these points throughout the Luna Valley, and they are setting up the various ingredients. And it looks like they're not like casting the ritual yet or anything. It just looks like everybody is kind of in position at the moment, waiting for word from you all or something else to happen. But you can see like the pseudo dragon is curled up. Each ingredient you've found is actually sort of stacked neatly onto these little low stone pillars that are actually made of obsidian, which is not a stone you really find in the Luna Valley. And they are on these platforms filled with elvish runes that have kind of been uncovered throughout the valley. And you know, Rain, as a Luna Valley wanderer and native, that these are all kind of at the very edge of the Luna Valley. There are all these 8 different platforms and places that all have an ingredient associated with them that are all, if you were to, connect the dots, form basically a circle around the Luna Valley.
Cool. I say, hey, you guys know the leader of the elves? What's his name?
Her name's Velnala.
Her name? Sorry. Yeah, I'm like, hey, you know Velnala?
Do you?
Yeah. We're pretty tight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seems like you're not that tight.
James, stop it. I would know the name. That was Rudy asking, not Rain asking. Yeah, we're friends. Is this like
that's
secret...
why we haven't attacked you, they say.
Thanks. Is this like a secret passage to get to the elf area?
And they point to the door that you saw earlier, and they said that'll get you to Vaynala if you wish to see her.
Ah, cool.
And then they say, we didn't know about this door. There's always new secret doors cropping up and disappearing. So that's
on the house.
And then they tell you that you both could use the pool to scry when you want to.
Oh,
thank you. What do you? Why are you guys watching this ritual right now?
They turn to you, and then they look at the pool a little bit more, and turn to each other, and it's like they're thinking about a response. You can tell, and then they say, "Not really much else to do. We used to check in on our." Our families, distant relatives who were fortunate enough not to live in the Luna Valley, but even they have passed on. We've been here for so long. We heard about the exciting developments in the valley, and we thought it would be some good watching.
Well, that's creepy, guys. This isn't a victimless crime, okay? You shouldn't do this. It's kind of intrusive, and I don't agree with it.
Well, why are you watching?
I'm not. I'm watching you. I step back and make a point of not looking at the pool.
You didn't ask if you could watch us.
You're aware that I'm watching you, so there's a difference there.
But does it make it less creepy that you're just barging through a secret door saying hi?
Okay, this is... I am in the right here. I do not feel bad, gentlemen. So I think it's time.
Let's go back and.
I think it's time to say good day. All right, yeah. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
Of scrying.
I've burst 2 hearts today, and I still can burst a few more.
So essentially, you get a chance to check out the pool, and the Devils also sort of explained how it worked. Once per day, requiring no material components, any creature, so every creature can do this once per day, so each of you has the option of this, can cast scrying or sending from that pool.
Oh,
yeah. So
I want to send a message to Zancon. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I'm coming for him.
Okay, so yeah, you and Rain get into the little theater room, and when you're in the little theater room, you notice on the stage there are some... I just want to make sure I'm getting it correct. Yeah, you can see that there are a bunch of costumes. So it looks like fancy sort of red and black, very tabbardy looking things that you would put over yourself are just sort of in piles on the stage. You can see there's a little domino mask and a jester's hat is there as well. You also see there are a couple little Punch and Judy looking goblin puppets that are there as well that, very sort of crude make that are, look like they could be used in some sort of goblin comedy show.
I take the jester's hat. Loot! I say, and I have yet another hat from my collection.
There you go.
Excellent. Makes a soft jingle as you pick it up.
Nice. This will be great for Team Stealth.
I also I need to give props for the Punch and Judy reference. I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you are able to then, you guys can start making your way down the hall and up and over into the dwarf faction. Meanwhile, in the dwarf faction, Rock And Isabel, what are you doing?
I would like to grab Vind and like hug him and like give him the same hug that he had given me when he was trying to comfort me after being dominated. And so I'm gonna grab him and like give him a little hug and look at Isabel and go, "We should go."
Isabel?
Sorry, I was just thinking of improv night and the Demonplague dungeon in that theater. Yeah, Isabel's gonna be like, "Look, man, peace," and just like, I'm sure you got potions, but like, there's some stuff going on. Like, we're on a tight schedule. We have to kill Crown, so good luck.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally close the door if you want to on this, or just walk away, turn your back on this battle as it's happening.
I mean, I'm sure this guy's super nice, but if he's got potions, he can drink them. Like, it'll be fine.
That's fair.
We got our own potion hookup. We don't need more potions.
Plus, like, I don't know what type of person he is. Everybody here seems like an asshole, so...
Gotcha. So you begin to make your way out. Rock, as you're making your way out of this area, you notice the door to the door to what was previously the Pit Fiend Jariat's sort of throne room, had the long table in it set with chairs.
Yeah.
You notice that there is a mist coming out from beneath that door into this cross-section hallway where you are.
Is the Rary's telepathic bond still up? Or is that
died last time? Yeah.
That died? Okay, I can't remember. So Rock will just turn to Isabel and point to it and go, "I don't know if that's mist or another one of these crappy vampires. We should leave."
We should just go. Let's just look. There's a lot more people who want to kill us than not kill us here, so let's...
And they kind of want to kill each other, and I'm sick of it all, and I just want to kill Zancron and get out of here.
Yeah, we've got 2 keys. We can give them to 2 other people. Then we'll have 4 keys. Then we'll have 5 keys, and it'll be great. And all of these assholes can either live or die. I don't care.
Then we're walking and talking and leaving.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like power mall walking.
Yeah.
So yeah, you run into then Rain and Torsten, and you are a large group now.
Yeah, I suspect that we're like walking quickly and forcefully enough that like we run into them, we just like hook arms with them, like nope, other way, guys.
He got Vin, let's go,
boys.
Yeah.
Nope,
So you're able to meet
bye,
them at the nexus of sort of where all the doors and everything are. That's where you all run into each other.
Perfect.
Where would you
Glad
like
this
to
turned
go?
out well, and we did not. Apparently, we forgot the name of this whole network. Don't split the. Yeah.
It went very well for us.
Yeah.
It
Look at my
bought-
hat.
Running our own damn business.
I waggle my head around and show it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. We minded our own business and got home.
So when
Rock
you
wants to take a
see
second
each
and try
other-
to clean off Wind. Like, does Wind look okay, or is Wind just like
so
covered in
when you
ichor?
run into when the 2 groups collide, Wind immediately tackles Rain. And like this big bear hug covering Rain in ichor. as- Yeah.
While this
because
tender
Rain
moment-
is always covered in weird substances. It
While
seems
the
to
tender
be-
moment is happening, I will go ahead and cast Rary's telepathic bond, just
Okay.
to make sure in case that happens again.
Awesome.
Sure. Yeah. So where are you guys hanging out in this hall?
Well, is Wind okay? Is Wind just
Wind seems shaken, but does not seem damaged at all.
okay?
Other than the fact that, Wind was covered in ichor. But it doesn't seem like that has... It seems like it's more about Wind's mental state than it is about his physical one.
Listen, I totally understand that.
I say,
Things are
you're a
rough all over.
hero. You're a hero now, Wind. Good job. And I pat the rug affectionately.
Aw.
Or at least it thinks it's affectionate.
Patronizing, really.
I kind of roll my eyes at you guys when you say me.
Yeah, good job. It's like inheriting like your grandmother's dog.
Yeah.
And this dog, like, for once didn't pee on the carpet, and you're just like, oh, I'm so proud of you. It's just like, I did it. I did it, guys.
Rock is gonna pick up on your sarcasm and like give you a stern look, and then like double down on praising Wind non-ironically.
Okay. We have to
Yes, you're a hero. This is so good. We're good. Oh, I'm so glad that we were able to find you. Where are we going now?
Oh, I think we need to make this some acid to get the key out, right?
Yeah.
Do we also just want to go straight to talk to Eligri and Baobab and get their keys and get done with this and then go rest?
Do they will they recognize this thing as a key?
Oh, that's a good question. I would think so.
We did?
Because the other one, so the first one was in like a weird block like this too. So I think that they're like, oh, maybe they can help us with the acid, right?
All right, let's go see.
You guys aren't getting weird betrayal vibes for them, right? I didn't
Probably.
think that way, but
Yeah.
To be honest, this whole
Hard to tell
place
at this point.
sucks. So
it does. Like, I don't see what they would want from taking the keys from the other people, so should be fine. And if not, kaboom! That's their hearts.
Yeah.
I can do that 1,000,000 times, I say, and I look at Isabel.
I'm basically a god.
Isabella kind of like side eyes Rain and isn't sure if she believes it, but also like, you only got to be wrong once with a heart exploding.
Right.
I guess the question is, does Rain believe it?
Does he?
I mean, I'll explode your heart either this way or just punching you enough that.
Oh, I thought this was gonna turn into like a charisma,
Oh,
but
no.
it didn't.
I'll
I don't know.
I'll explode all your hearts, and I wink at each of you individually.
Oh, that's
Wow.
true. That's metaphorically with how handsome you are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Heart exploder too.
Please don't. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye. Let's go.
Okay, so you all want to make your way back to Baobab? Is that what's going on? Baobab's throne room?
Well, yeah, Baobab and Eligri, last time we saw them, were hanging out together, right?
Yeah, in Baobab's throne room.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
And the implication seemed to be that that's where they would meet you if, when the job was done, when leaders were replaced or entire factions were wiped out.
And
All of that has
that's where we sent Sarah and Sarah, right?
Yes, Sarah and
Okay.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, that's where we sent the Lannisters.
all right.
I have many questions. Like, look, there's probably not a lot of dating options here, right? So,
Well, undead and devils don't really have, the desire or the mechanical bits to,
tell that to Hema.
they might feel like they're not necessarily aromantic, but they're probably not doing it.
Those two
That's
were
true.
together for a very long time as
I mean,
well.
I'm just saying. Hema was like lounging sexily on a cushion.
Yeah,
Legba was
was straight up
Thompson hot,
coming after
so.
me. You know what I mean?
Well,
So-
vampire, we know from romance novels and Twilight that vampires are different.
When you
So,
say we,
I mean the world.
specifically you,
I mean, listen,
specifically
I'll get down-
me, James Centricasa,
I'll
number
get
one
down with a
Twilight
little-
fan.
I'll
It
get
is
down
his-
with a little romance vampire. I can't name a single vampire romance novel,
Oh,
actually. No.
my mother.
that's what Twilight is,
the
right?
high-
Yeah, that's true.
Well, what? No,
Wow.
and oh shit, I've just lost the name of all
Here
those
comes
people.
Lauren's thesis on why Twilight isn't a romance.
No, I don't
I'm
care about
just
Twilight. I'm thinking about the older. You know what? It doesn't matter. Rock doesn't care. Let's go.
Okay. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I liked Twilight better when it was the Silver Kiss, and I was like, man, that was a good book, but never
No,
mind.
those
That's
those
imaginary
old
conversation.
the old books that got turned into movies with Brad Pitt and Tom
Oh,
Cruise.
Interview with a Vampire and like
Thank
the Vampire
you.
Lestat and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then totally
That's-
ruined with Queen of the Damned, even though Aaliyah's still super hot in that
You're talking
movie.
about the movie
Right.
version,
Absolutely, and
Did
Claudia
not
Black
age well.
awesome.
Million
Amazing,
books.
but
New
yeah.
metal, new metal, not a good genre of. Never mind.
We have this discussion while we're going to see Baobab.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you guys are talking about obviously the great Forgotten Realms, Volo's Guide to Vampires,
Right.
which turns out to be a weird romance, and making your way down. and you can, so you make your way down to and you then come, it's kind of a far journey as far as the Demonplague dungeon goes to get to the throne room, but it doesn't take you more than 3 minutes in real time. So you are able to get to the throne room, and when you get to the throne room, you see that Baobab, the mummy, is there with the Erinese, who has a very fabulous sword strapped into her side, known as Eligri. So they are standing together, they are chatting, and there are a couple other mummy henchmen guards around. And they turn, and Eligri says, "Ah, you're back." You also notice that chatting with them are the two dwarf ice devils, Ser and Sarah. So they're all sort of chatting together, and they look up when you return.
We're back.
We did the thing.
I
Give
raise
us
my
your
arms.
piece.
I jangle my hat. Victorious.
So they're nodding to each other, and Eligri says, "Well, we've met your replacements here for the option to replace the dwarves. Very kind of you. They seem a bit concerned about Hamer. Have you managed to kill her?"
We killed Jeriot. That was the deal.
The deal was you would replace them with
Yeah.
a
Well, we sent
leader who would agree to our treaty.
We sent the new leader of the goblins after Hema.
The new
Isabel blatantly lies.
It's not really
yeah.
a lie.
Well, we didn't send her.
You
That's
should
true.
make a deception check.
Yeah. It's technically a lie. Man,
Yeah.
if only I had help on this.
Like you don't want.
Why am I looking at you, Lauren? Like,
Yeah, don't look at me. That's the
Yeah,
worst.
man.
I
my
rolled a
inspiration.
15.
You can have my inspiration.
Oh,
There you
thank
go.
you.
Aw.
Good, because I only have +2 for deception. So that's a 17 or a 4.
Or
17
a 4.
works.
Okay, now I need to make some rolls
I
here.
did it. Oh, come on, man.
I know.
Can't you just say I win?
I cannot.
While you're rolling, I am going to say, Rudy, I've absolutely read this book.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my
serious.
mom. She's a
I
romance
have read
novelist.
hundreds of romance novels.
Oh, then you
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
might have run into a couple of my mom's books.
Yeah, I
Nice.
don't love romance novels, but I find them relaxing.
Oh yeah, they're great.
There
They're
you go.
beach reading.
Yeah, they're good bonbon books, if that
Oh
makes sense.
yeah, definitely.
Also,
Oh my
bonbons are just
My
good.
wife,
Oh man, bonbon.
my wife would love this book.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh,
she loves
Vampire.
She
oh my
loves
god, she
Highlander.
loves, what is that? The Outlander series plus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
I'll
there's
shoot
another
you-
TV show of vampires that just came out. It's like a romance thing. She would be amazing.
Signed
Alright.
copies are coming, all of you. They're coming to
Oh
all of
my
you in the
gosh,
mail.
please.
I can definitely hook you up if you want.
Oh,
some romance
I
novels.
read His Noble Promise.
Demon
Are you for
Plague is
real?
now turning
Yeah.
into Demon Plague is now turning into a romance
It's,
vampire book.
I have no
Adrian
problem with this.
Basso. This is now Adrian Basso's stream.
Yes.
Don't
I
flip the Adrian Basso novels at the spine, because
Oh.
that's bad book etiquette.
I read How to Be a Scottish Mistress. I read that
Yeah, those
one.
are her new ones.
Man.
I need to catch up on all of these. Damn.
And I'm
So-
pretty sure I read The Highlander Who Loved Me.
Wow. Yeah, you're an Adrian Basso.
That's
fan.
awesome.
There you go.
So this is the conversation we're having on the way to Baobabs. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
really? When we get out of this and we, have some time to relax, can I borrow those? Because I'm not
Fantastic. I absolutely believe that whenever Volo publishes a guide to monsters of some manner, there is the romance novel scene is yes, our new boyfriend catalog, and they pick out
exactly.
whatever the monster of the season is to write their romance novels.
That's right.
Right?
Finally.
You have the full collection. That's really cool. I've always wanted to read those.
So do they
That's
believe
nice.
us?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Really?
So you see everybody kind of nods at that and seems impressed by the fact that you have done this, except for Baobab.
Cool.
who gives an eyebrow arch and says, so what we asked you to do was find leaders who could sign a treaty, and what you did instead was find leaders who still wanted more war.
They'll be weakened. They'll be in a weakened state once the war
That wasn't
has
the
ended.
deal.
If Brikak dies, then problem solved.
Well, then who will be the new leader of the goblins?
Well, you were willing to accept genocide, so
in all of your heads, you hear Rock say, "All right, I'll ask this again. At what point do we just shoot them?"
I was gonna say, let's just kill them too. Who cares? I don't care anymore.
Isabel's
Rain says that Rock will speak up despite her despite everything, and say, "Listen, we really don't care. This is getting tiring. We just want your keys. We did what you said. Give us the keys, or we're gonna kill you too."
Not.
We came here to kill Zancrown. We've already killed a bunch of you, and y'all seem to think you're very powerful, but we keep killing all of you.
The
So just
Vorpal
give us
sword
key-
would be very helpful.
Yeah, my eyes
And
are
then-
looking at that sword.
Actually.
I don't care about anything else but the keys, and then we will go and we'll get the last key and we'll kill Zancrown, and this will be all done.
And
No.
Eligri shakes her head, says,
I
I'm
will
sorry
shoot
it's
her.
come to this. Okay, let's roll initiative.
Oh, all
Ugh.
right.
I hate
I
it.
was waiting. As soon as she gives the "I don't
That's
want
fine.
to," and it's gonna come to this. No,
Let me...
But see, you were telegraphing that y'all were going to attack, so I think it's an initiative
Yeah.
That's
situation.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I wasn't just telegraphing. I was
just
like, "We're
check
going to kill
real
you."
I
quick.
want that sword.
Right.
I don't
Let me
even
just-
use swords, and I want the sword.
Okay.
It'll go
This-
great with my new
You
hat.
do love loot.
I do love loot.
Now remember, you still have your damage from last time
I took-
too.
Little. bit.
Okay, did I not?
I think it was only like
Yeah, I guess I never.
I didn't take any damage. I just used a
yeah, I
bunch
think
of
only
stuff.
Rain had like 10 damage.
Yeah,
had
I
a
took
bunch,
10
but
damage.
But I took that
Yeah.
healing potion, so I've only got 6 damage.
Yeah. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, I guess I never knew my enemy for Eligri or Baobab because they weren't big enough assholes.
Oh yeah.
That's all right.
That's
Torsten
fine.
got a 16 for initiative.
I should do that.
I
Once
got a 20.
I have more than a few creatures here, so give me a quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
James. I got that 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
What is that?
brr, brr, brr.
Hey. 10, 15, 20.
I mean, it puts me at a 25, but that's not important. What's important is nat 20.
Yeah.
That
so
I
you
utterly
know,
wasted.
you know
Oh,
what that
that's true.
means.
Initiative.
That means we're giving away a free PDF, right, Rudy?
Yeah. If you
Hey.
type "!lunch is good" into the DSPN chat, that's the DSPN chat, you'll be entered to win a copy of the Demonplague, the 1 through 20 adventure that we're currently playing. Wow, 4 PDFs, over 200 pages. My dear God, it's pretty great.
Pretty
would like to-
great. Thanks,
I
Rudy.
would like to say that is also our 80th natural 20 of the campaign.
Wow.
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 I've
Holy
been
That's
keeping
moly.
track.
Doing tallies or
Hashtag
something?
I-
Stats.
Yep, I literally have just been keeping a little tally mark. So
Okay.
that was number 80.
That's
So-
fun.
Let me ask then a quick question
Mm-mm.
to my good friend. Let's see. I just need your initiative, Rock.
Oh, 13. Rock continues to roll like shit on initiative. She's a Dexy beast with a great initiative and just always rolls like a single digit. It's funny.
Do we have portents? Do you have portents?
I do
Or
have importance, yep.
what are the portents?
They're not that great. They were like 7 and 13, I think. Hold on.
7.
7 and 11.
7? Okay. Interesting.
They're usable. They're
Yeah,
they're
7
awesome.
might work.
Yeah, 7. 7's still probably pretty good.
Hmm
You're doing your very best, and we appreciate that.
Yeah. Which we
Also-
need your very best to also be very bad.
A lot of our bonuses at this point means that as long as we get a double digit on a roll, we're gonna succeed
Yeah.
on stuff. So any double digit is a good digit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but never mind.
Yeah.
want it more doubly digity.
Okay.
Everybody wants a 20, but sometimes an 11 is just fine. It's
Look,
okay. I'll still hit with an 11 on the die.
Yeah, but will you hit for over 100 damage? is the
I
question.
really love those like 1s and 2s though. I'm like,
Yeah, those are super nice.
please.
Okay.
Can't
So
argue.
in this room we have Baobab the mummy, Eligri the Aragnese, count them, 2 ice devils, and 4 mummies. So that is what we are looking at here. We are going to start it off with Isabel. It is your turn.
No surprise round for shooting that Rock got?
No surprise round because Rock said, I'm going to kill you all if you don't do
Yeah.
this. So we roll initiative when
That's
you
fair.
telegraphed it.
Fair enough.
Is it too late to be Team Glacier?
No.
Yes.
Feeling pretty great about that. Isabel's just like, look, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go. No, Isabel's gonna slishy slash 3 times. Who's the closest to me?
So you know what? I will let you decide, Isabel. Who would you like to be closest to you?
It's gonna have to be Baobab.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of
Baobab.
weight.
Sword. You hear a voice in your head. Sword.
You're right.
Sword.
Unfortunately, Vorpal swords are very scary. Okay, yeah, actually I'm gonna go ahead and try and tank Eligri.
Okay.
I'm mad. I hate this. Okay. All right. 3 slishies. No, 2 slishies, and I'm gonna use a commander strike for my 3rd one. All right. What's my? So I got a plus 12. So one is a 24, and the other one is an 18.
24 and 18. And this is against Eligri, right?
Yeah, Eligri.
Both of those will hit.
Okay. Oh no. Where am I? I use D8s.
2. Actually, you know what? The 18 is not going to hit. She will parry it.
Rude.
Uh-huh.
So I will use D8. 3 plus 8 is 11, plus a D6 plus 3 cold damage. So 11 plus 3 cold damage. And then I'm going to pass off that third attack to Rock. Roll a D12 and tell Rock to shoot Eligri.
I would love to.
Okay.
Right.
So that's a 29 to hit.
A 29 will hit.
Okay.
Add 5 to your damage.
Awesome. I will get to do sneak attack because I got a friend nearby.
Mhm.
I don't get to do my insightful fighting just yet, so it's only 10 d6.
I like
And no
it.
oath bow yet. either.
Shake the damage, Maraca.
No, it makes me happy every time. 5. For 146. And you said add how much?
5.
51 magical oath bow. I really am sick of all of you damage.
Okay. Yeah, she lets loose a and she says, I knew you were traitors.
All right.
Don't care. Don't care anymore.
Okay. Isabel, is that the end of your turn?
I don't think Isabel has a bone. Yeah, Isabel, as a bonus action, I would like to rally.
Okay.
Oh, no. Never mind. I have to use a bonus action to use Commander's Strike, so I don't have a bonus action. So that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just had to reread Commander's Strike real quick.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So next is the lair. You see Baobab raises her arms, and this dark energy comes twisting around all of you. Torsten, this energy seems to like kind of stick to you a little bit. Nothing is happening at the moment, and I will leave it at that. And it is Rain's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run forward. I'm gonna leap over Isabel and do like a flippy thing and lands behind Eligre, and then I'm gonna punch her in the back of the neck. That classic Rain move. The back
classic
of the neck
Rain
punch.
neck punch move
Back
that we
of the
all
neck
know about.
punch.
I'm more excited about this vertical leap of yours.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want to pretend that this is like a practice Captain America maneuver where he leaps, but like she uses that shield so he has a step up.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. And then she just like launches. She helps launch him. It looks awesome.
It definitely looks awesome.
Marvel super cuts it 8 times for no reason.
There's
Choreography
some
is
slow mo going on there too. Yeah. 19 versus armor class.
That hits.
Nice. Okay, so let me know my damage. I forgot to write my damage down. Sorry. For a total of 15 bludgeoning damage, and then I will use stunning strike.
She resists.
Okay, good. And then I will hit her again.
Okay.
For 27.
That hits.
For another 12 damage.
Okay.
And I will stunning strike. Let me
Okay.
my key points.
There we go. That is a natural 20. Yay!
Yay.
Rude.
So go ahead and enter exclamation point.
Lunch is good.
Oh,
Lunch is good.
exclamation point. Lunch is good into the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat for a chance to win a free PDF. So they resist that one.
Okay.
What else you got?
She took damage though, right? She took the 12.
She's taking the damage for
Okay.
sure.
Then I'll spend a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
And keep us swinging. Just back of the neck.
Okay.
Another 19 and a 20. Non-natural.
Both of those will hit.
Okay, so I'll use stunning strike with the first hit as well.
Okay, I resist again. Total of 22 on the save.
Okay. You're you're succeeding. When you said that,
Yeah, I
thought you
succeeded
were
on that thing.
Spending.
No, I'm not resisting damage. Sorry.
No, I thought
Using
you
my
were
wrong
spending.
terms.
All right. 13 and 12 more, so a total of 25 more damage.
Okay.
And then, all right, I'll do it. I'll spend 4 key points to use my Quivering Palm ability.
Oh, shit. Already.
Oh, no, 3. It's only 3? Jesus Christ.
I'm
I
so
can't do it a million
scared
times.
of this vulnerable sword. Please, Rain.
Yeah. So con saving throw, DC 19, and I think maybe portent time with a 7? Unless she has a plus 12 con saving throw bonus.
Yeah, yep.
So
That's my plan. Let's go.
Yeah,
Give her
let's
that port.
use the portent. I was trying to
Please.
break down any legendary resistances she might have had, but I don't think it worked out. So,
Hang on.
okay.
Cool. So. Okay, so let's see. To do that, hit a creature has spent 3 less number. To do so, the target must be on the plane.
I'm so
Okay. So is this an action to use?
It's a follow. No, it's whenever I hit with an unarmed strike, I can just do it.
Oh, it's an action to end. Okay, you can use your
Yeah.
action
So
to
next, so actually, we will have a turn of being hit. I have to explode her on my action next turn.
end. Right. Exactly.
He's planting the bomb.
So that'll be
Exactly.
if you want to save the 7 for that moment. Then
Okay,
we
when
can
she has to roll.
determine
Yeah,
what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case
Well,
something else comes up.
You're
Like
right.
a
You're right. I'm
Natural
sorry.
20 with a vorpal sword hit.
Yeah.
What the hecky?
So
Just
even
throwing it out there.
yeah, even if
He's
she
just asking
succeeds,
universe.
she's gonna take a ton of damage, and I don't think she has necrotic resistance.
I don't know.
I don't think she's undead.
But
Okay.
what I will say
What will you
Yeah.
say?
The mummy is going to take a legendary action here.
Oh boy.
And I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why don't you just tell me what happens when I fail this? Because I always do.
It's Constitution. You got this.
I got a
Is-
nat 1.
Is this a trap?
You can
No.
have my
It's just-
inspiration.
Is this a spell or
It's
magical
too-
effect?
I don't think I can
Yes, this is a magical effect.
after.
Oh, you're right. I don't think you can either.
And it-
I rolled a
Uh,
6.
I rolled a 12.
Cool.
So we all
19.
failed together.
One-
We all fell
Yeah.
together.
No, I got a
Family.
19. I'm good.
You
Yeah.
got a
Okay.
19?
I got
Roll
a
the
nat
archer.
1 plus 8.
Okay, so this is great news for everybody. You are all stunned until the end of the mummy's turn.
Oh boy.
Hold
That
on, wait,
Vorpal
wait, wait.
sword's going to be slishy slashing us
19 is not a success.
Except for you. Sorry, I didn't hear the 19. Yes, you're good. I need to roll for.
James,
Good news, everybody. Wind isn't stunned either. So
All right.
Cool.
So I am stunned, but just so you know, no attack roll has advantage against me if I'm not incapacitated. And I don't think stunned is incapacitated.
I think.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
So I'm still
incapacitated.
stunned. I can't take my action, but I'm not considered incapacitated, so you don't have advantage on me.
Okay, so let's
Which
see.
is-
Man.
Technical techniques of technicals, but
Yeah.
it doesn't.
So
mean
they
no-
have attack rolls, and you automatically fail strength and dexterity rolls. Is the
Yes.
way that works. Okay, gotcha.
Oh. Never mind.
Yes.
Actually,
What?
the stunned thing on D&D Beyond says that you are incapacitated if you're stunned.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah, it says a stunned creature is incapacitated.
Oh yeah, look
Then
at
I
that.
am incapacitated. Then never mind.
D&D Beyond. How could you do
Listen,
this
it's the
like this?
rules. It's not.
TK gets inspiration for being a good player.
I
Yeah,
totally thought.
you
all right.
get inspiration for being a good player.
Aw,
That is
James,
correct.
Thank you.
Well, thank Rudy for that. Who also
you,
gets
Rudy.
inspiration for being
What?
a good.
Not me. Apparently, I'm a bad
Inspiration.
player. I don't know the rules.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's you get
You're not.
uninspiration. You
I get attacked
Oh.
by everybody.
yeah.
You
You
are
get-
further away than both of us, so if
Yeah.
that helps you.
Yeah.
Mm,
We'll see what happens.
Okay. We will see what happens. Maybe the Demon Plague ends 4 episodes early here.
It might. This might be the end of it.
Gotcha. So Rain just went legendary actions. Now it's the Ice Devil's turn. Oh boy. So let's see. The Ice Devils sort of become very confused about what is happening. Because you were
Oh.
once their friends, and now you just said you were going to kill them. And
Technically,
so
we said we were going to kill Eligre and Baobab.
there was no specific call out of that. And they're going to go and attack. Let's see. Just going to roll for this because they're not necessarily trying to. Yeah, Torsten, one is going to come attack you. That's exciting, right? So they make 3 attacks. They're gonna. It's gonna be a claw, bite, and a tail.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see, Torsten, what is your AC?
It is currently 15.
Oh boy. Okay, cool. So all 3 attacks hit as this devil
hold on,
descends
what
upon you.
I have some options. So what's the first
Oh.
one say?
Gotcha. So it was a 27, a 22 for the
Alright.
claws, and
Yes.
a 29.
All right, I'll take those. all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So as the
Shield not gonna
bite,
help there.
yeah, as the bite sinks in, you take 12 piercing damage plus another 10 cold. Then you are clawed for 10 slashing damage plus another 10 cold. And then you are hit with a tail for 12 bludgeoning damage plus 10 cold. So a grand total of 64 damage.
So let me okay, I am going to then let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do absorb elements on the cold.
Okay,
So what's
cool. Yeah, it's
everything except for the cold. I'll take half of the cold.
So the cold is 30 of that 64,
Okay.
so that it's 34 of
So
everything else.
34 and 15.
Right, for a total of
Still a lot.
49.
49. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you.
The other devil, let's see, is going to come around and attack Isabel.
I deserve this.
That's a natural 20 right there.
Whoa.
Yay, giving away PDFs. Everybody loves it. But that is then the second attack is actually a miss. So
Yeah,
'cause
no, that's fine.
double fours on advantage. And
Okay.
then a 28 for the tail. So the
Okay.
claws miss you. However, you take 19 piercing and 20 cold damage from the first for a total of 39.
Magical piercing?
They do not count as magical
Oh,
piercing.
okay.
And then the second attack, and this is not magical bludgeoning either, is 12 bludgeoning plus another 10 cold for you.
I think it's only slashing for me, so that's fine. So you said how much bludgeoning? I'm sorry.
So the first one is 19 bludgeoning
Yeah.
plus 20 cold. Or 19 piercing, sorry. Plus 20.
Yeah, that's okay. So 16 plus, so that was 36. Okay.
And then 12 bludgeoning plus 10 cold.
22. Okay.
How's it going, everybody? How we doing?
I'm having a delightful time. So
Torsten.
Torsten's
just
not.
fucking wait.
All right.
Tank
so
tanks.
Torsten Will he does not like this mummy business happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast use one of my channel divinities to turn undead.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So I don't think I want to use portent quite on this yet. So just it's DC 16 saving throw.
DC 16. Okay, and there's 4 mummies, and it's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay, so question, what level of undead do you destroy?
That is good to not very much because I'm only like a 6th level caster, so
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not sure. It doesn't actually say that here.
Okay, so 2 of the 4 mummies. I actually have to return roll for this mummy lord as well, I think. Yeah, I do.
Baobab is undead, right? Anything undead.
Yeah, that's what
She's immune to fear though, so.
Is she immune to turning? And that's what they're
Isn't turned as being frightened, right? And then it's like, well, frightened, yada yada.
it says turned into it is turned for 1 minute.
Oh.
I always thought it was something bigger than just
You also
fear.
can't take reactions. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't say.
It's not fear because she doesn't have disadvantage on attacks. They're just forced to run away. The
Right.
fear
Yeah.
condition actually does the disadvantage if you can see
Yeah, it
somebody.
doesn't say anything about fear. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was so you know how some poisons are like, while poisoned, you're also unconscious. I thought it was like that, but it's
Oh.
not. And that is okay. Because guess what?
Natural 20.
No.
Oh.
She is turned.
Yay.
Ah.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is your
Torsten.
DC, Robert? Just to make sure. But
Sorry?
wrecked.
what's the DC?
16.
Yep, she is turned. She got a 15.
Oh,
So
Right.
yes.
Does the
Even
stun
with-
go away?
No.
Okay.
Fair.
We're still.
I deserve
but
this.
But she won't be attacking, and those mummies
That's
hopefully won't
true.
be
That'll
attacking.
be
So it's
very
yeah,
less
good.
attacking.
two of the mummies won't be attacking. The other 2 will. So yes, so they are both turned away. And is there anything else you want to do, Torsten?
Just move enough to get away as much as I can from anyone that's near me. Is that that ice devil still next to me? The one that attacked me?
The ice devil is still next to you.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess I can't really. No, I'll just stay there.
Take that opportunity attack if you want.
Yeah. No thanks.
Okay. So Rocket, your turn. You're stunned, which means that it's Eligree's turn, and Eligree draws her sword and turns toward Rain.
Oh boy.
Do I,
Doesn't like this quivering sensation
out of
that has-
curiosity, does the stun go away at the end of my turn, or does it go away at the end
at
of
the
her-
end of the mummy's turn.
That's okay.
So and
Quivering
her turn
stuff.
has not happened yet.
By the way, my destroy undead is only half CR lower, so
Got it.
not
Okay.
much yet.
Rain, what is your AC?
23.
Okay. So the first attack actually misses Rain.
Hooray!
The second attack is going to hit.
Boo.
And the third attack will miss. Well, there go all the
Hooray!
natural 20s I've been rolling. So, Rain, you are hit once, and you take 12 slashing damage,
I'm so
plus
mad.
another 13 poison damage, but I believe you're immune to poison, right?
I am immune to poison.
Yes. So you just take the 12 slashing.
What a lame. I don't even want this sword anymore. It's so bad.
The rolls got me in that case,
All right.
which is fine because they've been kind to me for the rest of the time.
I'm stunned, but I roll my eyes at Eligre because it was what a terrible turn. I'm not scared of her at all.
So
Why? Why would you say such a thing?
I
Why?
mean,
Everyone's
tag
just
him.
screaming in the mind chat, just like no.
Okay, so next up is the regular mummies, and they are going to shamble forward. Two of them. The other two are just cowering in the corner.
Oh.
Yes. So two are going to shamble forward and use their dreadful glare and then their rotting fists. So let's see who's getting glared at. All right. Torsten, Rain,
I'll take
I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Are saving throws at disadvantage when you're stunned? I don't think
No.
so, right?
not only strength and dex. So 25.
Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing, Torsten.
18.
Ain't no thing, Rain.
Yeah.
Even stunned, you know not to
Even
be afraid of
stunned.
these things. And then they move forward and each try to attack you. So Torsten, oh boy, does a 22 hit your AC?
It does. Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
So you are hit with a rotting fist that slams into you. You take 10 bludgeoning plus another 10 necrotic, and you
Oh.
must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
You know what this is for.
This
Rain,
is,
you are
magical
missed by a
effect.
fist, I think. Let me.
This
Yep,
is a magical
definitely.
effect. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that as a Constitution 19.
Yep, you're fine. You don't have mummy rot.
Nice.
So yes, but you can feel this like necrosis try to work its way into your body, but your body fights it off because you've been drinking that Gatorade, and makes you. It's like emergency. So let's see. Mummy Lord also cowering at this point.
And if she went, we're no longer stunned.
Yes, I'm just looking at her to see. She's a legendary creature with no legendary resistance. It's very sad. So yeah, so she continues to be turned as well then, which means that we are to Wind.
Oh.
Wind looks up at you, Torsten. What would you like Wind to do?
I look at the Aranese and kind of point to the Aranese.
Okay.
Mother.
Wind is going to attempt to smother, and let's see. Yeah, indeed. Wind tackles her, gets her in his embrace. And so she is restrained by Wind now. As
Nice.
she is in the embrace. And Isabel, you're no longer paralyzed. You're no longer stunned. It's your turn.
Excellent. Look, I've had bad enough of this. I'm tired. My feet hurt. I want some French toast. I haven't seen my boyfriend in like a long time. I would like to use my axe and just slash the crap out of Eligre. I think
Go
that'd
for
be
it.
great.
So you have advantage because she's restrained right now by Wind.
Actually,
Yes. She is probably about to take some damage.
James, hear me out.
I'll hear
I
you.
would like to disarm Eligre and take her Vorpal sword.
Sure. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
I would fucking love to.
And this is in place
Okay,
of one of
that's
your attacks.
Okay. All right. So that is a 15. I have 16 for athletics. So that is a 31.
31. Yeah, and she is not even coming close to that and is restrained. So you are able to rip the sword out of her grasp.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
You still have 2 more attacks if you'd like to use them. We'll say disarming is one of your attacks.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill some mummies actually with this Vorpal sword if I can.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You don't want to just turn it
just
on
so you know,
her?
the Vorpal sword is +3 to all attack and damage rolls.
Oh.
In addition, the weapon ignores resistance to slashing damage.
Okay.
And you probably know about the big thing where it cuts people's heads off.
That little thing, that little tiny thing about heads.
Okay, so instead of a +12, it'll be a +13 to my attacks because of my proficiencies. And what damage does it do as a sword? Is it D10?
D8.
D8. Okay.
D8, because it is a 4-pole longsword. So
That's fine. Yeah. No. Well, the thing that I'm feeling about with her is like these mummies are right now attacking Torsten, whereas like her like
Yeah, Torsten's
she's
looking
gonna have
real
to
bad
she's
right
gonna have
now.
to spend some time getting out of this dumb rug.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wind. I
Well,
didn't.
and you can see. You can see Eligri is also vibrating with a telltale sign of quivering palm as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot.
Rain's turn is coming up.
I wanna go slice and dice some mummies. So 2 attacks, a 17 and a 3, unfortunately. So a 16 and a dirty 20. No,
A
wait.
16
A
and a dirty
16
20.
and a 17 plus 13 is 30. A dirty 30.
Dirty.
30. Dirty 30, the best age. So yes, those are gonna hit.
It's true. My best years are behind me.
So are mine. Mm.
Oh no, you're like a fine wine.
Not me. I'm gonna live forever.
Are you?
I plan on living forever too. Just my best years are behind me.
Wait, are we talking about in character, or it doesn't matter? I feel the same way.
Okay, so a 7 plus 8 is 15, and then just a 9, and this doesn't do cold damage. Never mind. So
Okay. So grand total of 24 then.
neat.
Nice. Okay. That brings us then to
My turn.
Yes.
She takes 7 from Robert for his portent. Is that enough for her to save?
It is not Rudy Basso.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so ready. Paint the walls with beef stroganoff.
Yeah, well, she's still smothered, right? So she's
Yeah,
like
restrained.
trying to get out. She's like covered in the rug, but still you can see her kind of moving within. Then suddenly there's a loud poof, and then the struggling stops, and she just falls to her knees and falls over flat on the ground.
Melts into ichor, and once again, Wind is covered in grossness.
Yes. You ever see a hot pocket explode in a microwave?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And yeah, her armor is her plate armor is left behind as she melts. A look of surprise and horror on her face. And let's
it didn't
see.
have to be that way.
We now go to the Ice Devils.
No. That was my action, but I can still move.
That's true.
And I want to run in to get engaged with Baobab.
Okay, so Baobab right now is turned and facing the wall.
I know.
Cowering.
It's funny. It's pretty
you
funny.
will take an opportunity attack if you do that.
Look at you.
From who?
From the mummy that was attacking you?
And also,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
hit her, she will no longer be turned.
All right.
Yeah,
That's true.
So we
Uh,
keep murdering Baobab
Devils.
again.
That's fine. I want to stay engaged. She might have like weird mummy magic, so I don't want her to cast on you guys. Doesn't matter, does it? She can still do it even if I'm engaged. Who cares? Give me the attack. I'm feeling high on murder.
Okay.
I've got
What's
the
your
blood
AC?
rage. 23.
Okay, yeah. So you are able to dodge out of the way of a mummy fist that comes your way.
We're heroes, everyone. We're heroes.
Are we?
I don't
Yes.
know
Yes,
anymore.
all these things are evil and stupid, and we're not really killing them anyway.
Heroism feels bad.
Yes. Yes, it does.
She said,
All this is-
brandishing her shiny new sword.
Look.
It feels bad,
This
but
is
also
wrong. I don't want to be right. Snicker snack, motherfuckers. Can I say that on the show? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
You just did.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Don't fire
So-
me, Lisa.
So let's see. It is. So Rain, what are you doing?
I'm running over to Baobab and standing next to her.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and
so
as I run past Isabel, my eyebrows go up, and then Isabel, you hear in mind talk, it's just words that say "sword looks great," and there's like exclamation points, and it's bolded and underlined.
Oh my god.
I'm so
the best.
happy you have the sword.
Me too.
So Sarah and Sarah.
Yay! Our best
Oh,
friends, our vassals.
What a what?
Sarah and Sarah look at what's going on. They look at each other and then they book
Boo!
out of the room.
Cowards.
That's
Fair.
That's fine.
You know.
So
Definitely
you would
attacking
get an opportunity attack
Oh.
if you would like, Torsten.
Give him a kick in the butt as they run out.
Isabel, you also get one if you would like it.
Nah. It's like, I mean, seriously, they're kind of weenies. Like, we were gonna, I don't know.
We
They're-
They
saved
probably got
them.
turned. They probably got
Yeah.
turned when I cast Turn Undead, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isabel just like watches them go. It's just like, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as they leave the room, both of them turn around, and in the entrance to the room, this very thick wall of ice appears in the doorway, blocking the doorway. It is opaque, so you can't see through it, but essentially they created a wall of ice that now is blocking the only way in and out of the room as well.
Which might not be
Hmm.
bad because we don't need the rest of this whole area
Hmm.
coming to kill us. So would have been nice if they would have asked, but oh well.
Yeah, don't love it, but don't hate it.
Yeah.
So they leave, they flee the scene, Sarah and Sarah, perhaps to show up another day.
Mm.
Perhaps not, because we are definitely dead at the end of this adventure if we don't.
So Sarah and Sarah flee. Torsten, it is your turn.
Kirsten is feeling real bad here.
Kill yourself. Oh
yeah,
god.
I think I'm just gonna do one of my channel divinities to get back 30 hit points.
Okay, go for it.
And that's gonna be my action, unfortunately.
Okay, Rock, it is your turn.
Oh jeez. I'm going to the ice devil that's next to Torsten. I needed
Ice
to
Devils are gone.
Oh, the ice devils are gone.
Yeah, that's Sarah and Sarah.
Oh, I thought there were ice devils.
Oh,
there
they
was
were
Sarah and
attacking
Sarah.
us. What dicks.
Yeah, they're not
Oh,
your
I thought
friends
they were-
necessarily.
should've
You
killed
said
the
you were going to kill everybody in the room.
Oh, I
Damn.
totally thought the ice devils were two separate creatures from Sarah and Sarah. Okay.
Oh, I did
I
too.
thought they were
Yeah.
returning.
Oh man.
Oh,
All right.
Dang.
Well, now I have different feelings about.
I should have murdered
everything we
them.
should have
Yeah,
done.
right.
Okay, is there anything still next to Torsten?
I'll kill them later.
Yes, there is a mummy still next to Torsten.
The mummy needs to make a deception check.
Here we go.
Yeah, yes.
Classic masters of deception mummies, as
Just
everyone
hide
knows.
Just hides behind the ace bandage, like who?
Does it beat a
What am
30?
I? You have deceived, or the mummy has not deceived you.
Great. I'm gonna shoot it for 24 to hit.
Okay.
The mummy just like covers its face with its hands, just like senpai, no.
Yeah,
That's gonna hit.
No,
I don't know. These guys are assholes. I'm still kind of feeling Team Glacier, but maybe I'll come back around. I don't know.
It's gonna take 39 magical piercing damage. Not my best roll.
Okay.
Um,
39. And Esbel, which one had you attacked before?
The mummies?
Yeah. Had you intended to go for a specific mummy? Uh-oh.
Oh
oh
no.
no!
We
Frozen.
lost Isabel.
Even frozen.
Hard at work thinking.
Okay. Well, while we wait for them to return, I am going to go ahead and say it was the same one, and that one has now dissolved into ichor.
Perfect. Perfect. Is there anything else next to Torsten?
At the moment, no. There is nothing else next to Torsten because there's one active mummy who is near where Rain was, and the other 2 mummies and Baobab are all turned at this
Perfect. Just to be on the safe side, Rock is then going to move basically between Torsten and the one left active mummy, or everybody basically, just like stand there and
Oh no.
and say,
The overlay.
drink something, drink
I know.
something. Oh, that was bad. And she's going to attempt to be stand in the way of anybody who's going to try to attack Torsten.
Gotcha. Okay. So so you will put yourself between them and Rock. So that means it is the one active mummy's turn. The one active mummy is going to come at you, Rock. First, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh. 24.
Okay. So you do not fall prey to its dreadful glare. You're not falling for these tricks. And then it comes over and gives the clumsiest punch you may have ever seen in your life. In fact, Rain, it would make you vomit. It is such a clumsy punch. There's no artistry to it at all. And it just stumbles around trying to get you and misses. So...
And I give it like a stare back, and it's supposed to be all like dangerous and the giant beak and everything, except when the punch comes and is such a bad punch, and Rock is really bad at being intimidating, so she just starts to giggle.
Nice. So, and TK is going to be with us. Their power cut out. So, just for an update for everybody watching, that is what happened. And
Come back
so
soon.
that was the mummy. Mummy Lord is turned. Wind looks to you, Rain. What do you want to go after the active mummy?
Yeah, attack the active mummy, not Baobab.
Okay. So Wind will smother this mummy, grab them, and deal some damage to the mummy. So that mummy is hurt quite badly and restrained now.
Yay.
So listen, we can sort of continue this how you want, but these creatures are turned for a while. So why don't you all tell me what sort of your strategy is here, and we can adjudicate it there rather than making a bunch of attack rolls. There are some smart ways that you could do this that I think you probably already know.
Yeah.
When a creature is turned, can they communicate, or are they just like completely just running away for the entire?
So it just says that they are they will try to run away, move away as far as they can. Obviously we're in a room, so probably
what's the lore history of it? Does anyone? Robert, I'm turning to you.
Usually they they'll just cower. I would imagine they could probably still talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no reason they could not.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do you wanna try to
Baobab.
negotiate with Baobab before we all slaughter them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Slaughter everything in the room. Okay.
Welcome back, TK.
Hey.
Hello. Sorry, one sec. I have to try and recover Audacity.
It's okay.
That's important.
JK, Audacity says no. So
That's okay. Just
our best years
you
are
weren't
behind.
you weren't in that, so just
That's what the Zoom is
re-up.
for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Baobab, we have quite easily defeated your minions and your partner. I don't know. We don't want to kill you again. Let's be friends. Let's just work this out, okay? You seemed amiable to giving us your key. We did what you asked. It was Eligri who went all crazy, being all crazy.
Baobab looks at you, looks at Torsten. Her eyes are wide with fear, and she says, "Okay, whatever you want," and continues to cower and hunch over in the corner near her throne.
I feel bad.
Way to make
I
us
don't.
feel like the bad guys.
Nope. Rock is her heart. She hates all of this.
Where's your key? Can we have your key? We'll give you.
She will hold out her hand, And while she is holding out her hand, hang on 1 second. You can see she holds out her hand, and then through her hand, this just lump of flesh comes out of the bandages through her sleeve, for lack of a better term, and lays in her palm, and she has it sort of outstretched towards you, although she's still cowering. She's not looking at you as she holds it forth.
Huh.
I'll take it.
Which wish I didn't watch that, but cool. Thank you.
And she
Ew.
says, I'm sorry, I can take it back, and then you can turn your head and you won't have to watch it.
That's okay. Torsten, grab it, yeah.
Yeah, there's no grab it.
Yeah.
She cowers.
When it's an emerald, Rain will take it. When it's a weird lump of fresh, Torsten.
Yeah, Torsten, you take it. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, Torsten, you have this lump of flesh, and Baobab says, I won't hurt you. I won't hurt you. Don't hurt me.
Okay.
Do you know where Eligre's key is?
No.
All right, I'll activate my unerring eye and take a close look around the room, and specifically at Eligre. Is there anything supposed to deceive the senses?
Hang on 1 second, because Eligre's stats are in another part of the adventure.
So the humans don't know that we just killed their leader too, and we have our dumb badges, so we can go walk around and look for the key if it's hidden, like it was with the vampire.
Eligre does not have anything. There's nothing in her armor of note.
Just I think Isabel will have to hide the sword that we took off of, because we can't walk around in the human area with Eligre's classic notable sword.
Yeah. Arguably, Eligre was the strongest. Isabel is drunk on power now. She's arguably Eligre was the strongest person in that faction, so I think I can.
Okay, if we just rest, then I'm cool with going around killing everybody and everything.
But Isabel will try and sheath it as best she can. What if? Well, no, Isabel doesn't know that. Never mind. JK.
And there's, out of curiosity, there's nothing else in the room because my unerring eye is 30-foot radius around me. So I was
so what does that let you see? Things concealed by magic, right?
Yeah. As an action, you sense the presence of illusions, shape changers not in their original form, and other magic designed to deceive the senses within 30 feet of you, which is a very nebulous thing, I understand.
So, Rock, you don't notice any sort of illusionary magic or anything like that. No invisible creatures, nothing else. You do notice, and actually all of you could see this. This wasn't hidden from sight. I just think maybe I didn't mention this, or maybe I haven't mentioned it in a while. There is a wood chest behind Baobab's throne.
Oh. Baobab, is this chest trapped? What's inside of it?
So I'm going to say that about a minute is starting to go by, and the turn undead, right? Is it a minute, Robert? Uh-oh. I can't hear you.
He's looking it up, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, 1 minute.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. So it's starting to wear off now, and she's rising to her feet, but she does not look hostile and still looks very scared, because now she does not have all of her very powerful allies by her side. And she looks to all of you, and she says, "It is not trapped. That is the treasure of the people of the Luna Valley."
Oh. Well, I'm surely weird,
How did treasure get transported here?
Sometimes when people die and are pulled into this dungeon, I think their stuff comes with them. I don't really know how it works. I've only been here a few days.
Well, if we get what we're doing done, then no one's going to be here at all, because we're going to kill Zenkron, which is what we've been trying to do this whole time.
She nods.
I mean, if it's the treasure of the Luna Valley, we're
this feels like grave robbing
of the Luna Valley, so it makes sense that we should have some treasure, I say, and I walk over and open the chest.
Oh my god.
So the chest is locked, but when you try to open it, Baobab will throw you a key that is not encased in flesh, just a normal key.
Good.
I kind of wish it were though.
And you put it in a lock. You open it up, and there are 50,000 gold pieces inside the chest.
I mean, I don't
So
care
anyway.
about money, so whatever.
Also, we couldn't carry that much.
Yeah.
We don't have like a
Speak
bag of
for
holding
yourself.
A bag of holding. No.
It'll go on my back.
Not with that attitude.
We'll bribe Zen Crown.
We'll kill Zen Crown, and everybody will be released, and we'll come back for this and like haul it out or something. I guess?
I'm worried that the
I
whole
guess.
thing will fall down when we kill Zen Crown. So let's just drag it
Yeah.
out into the Nexus. So it'll be we can just grab it on our way out. Okay.
It's a really
not
long.
leave
What
it
if,
here.
yeah, what if we just wait for the whole glacier thing to blow over? Just with
We'll
us
just
now.
hide
and
down
just
here. Okay.
left.
Might
No,
I
there'd be like no way to get out.
might I remind you we have to get through a wall of ice, and we're gonna try to get the key that is in Ellegree's area before all those people know
Mhm.
that we killed her.
Yes.
So we might not want to wait too long,
Mm-hmm.
All
just
right.
to make our
Mhm.
lives easier, and we don't have to kill everybody.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
that's boring.
Baobab, can we have this? I'm asking you. Is it okay if we have this?
If we are holding weapons and murdered her friends and then ask if we can have her money, it's still stealing.
If you say no, it's okay, and I won't take it. But can we?
No.
Damn. All right, fine.
Are you saying I can say no? She
You
turns
can
to
say
Torsten.
no. Why do you want money? Is it
I
gold?
believe
Is it?
when we're finished, souls will return to wherever it needs to be.
That's probably true. We'll go where everybody else is
And then it
gonna
won't-
go after. Yeah.
Is it
And
straight?
you have nothing to do with this. You have no need for this gold, but we won't take it from you now. There's no reason to.
Is it just gold pieces, or is it like jewels and like? Is it
It's
stuff
gold
worth
pieces.
gold? That's okay. They don't need gold. Yeah.
Neither do
So-
we.
While we're
She
sitting
says,
here chatting,
I think there's a store in here actually.
Probably not
Oh
anymore.
yeah, that guy with the
Mhm.
falchion. Yeah, it's been looted probably.
Oh, she like looks down at her feet and says, "You guys really fucked this place up, didn't you?"
Well,
Yeah.
we tried.
Wow.
Talk to everybody.
Maybe
if
we are
we
gonna
fail,
kill
we'll
you.
be back in 30 days. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of judgment coming from that side of the room.
No, I
Also-
don't. I'm not. I don't. I guess I don't. It seems like that was your goal.
Mm,
We
Well,
just
our goal-
wanted the keys. That's all we wanted. Were the keys, okay?
but y'all want to give us the runaround.
Torsten,
Now we're going straight to the point.
and Torsten, if we do what we came to do, they won't be back in 30 days. Nobody will be back. It'll be okay.
Right? No, yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If we fail, we'll be back in 30 days. If we succeed, it won't matter. Yeah, it'll all be gone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So while we're sitting here chatting, Torsten will do a prayer of healing to heal everyone
Okay.
that needs.
But mostly Torsten.
I was about to
Most of
say,
me, yes.
it's
but,
just you.
Everybody had a little bit, or not everybody, almost everyone.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
mine
do a
yellow.
7th level here. So
Holy
7th level prayer of healing.
yeah, prayer of healing.
Damn.
What?
So 40, 40 points of damage.
Wow.
Healed.
Nice. So everybody heals 40, and while that's going on and this conversation happens, the ice wall eventually disappears. It doesn't even melt; it just poofs out of existence.
Oh. They're probably
Alright.
dead.
The aura
And-
was a. Yeah.
And since I forgot to do this last time, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now, and I'm going to start talking about like the things we did well in combat, things we could do better. Give a little prep talk for when we. Who else do we have to fight next?
I think we're done
Is it one
fighting,
more?
right? It should be
Oh, are we
simply.
Yeah, because if we
Do you
get
have
the
them?
key.
Oh, no, we just need to go find.
Yeah.
Find. But
That might be
anyways, so
fine.
I'm gonna give my inspiring speech for another 21 temp hit points. Is that correct?
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, because we just need to find Ellegree's key,
Mhm.
and then when we do, we go back to the elves because she didn't care how we got it. She's just like, "Hey, if you get everybody else's key, I'll give you my key."
Yeah.
We get her key. We do whatever we need to do to the keys. We long rest. We kill Zen Crown. I'm sure it's that easy.
It's that easy.
Of course.
Just that easy.
Just
not
that.
like
And
we
that's
did
where we'll
almost-
stop.
Yay.
Not like we didn't almost just die in that fight or anything.
I don't know how close we came to death.
Torsten came way
Yeah.
too close to death.
I did, but I still have a lot of spells, so
We
I
also
did some. Yeah,
no, we were super lucky that we all got stunned like that. Holy shit.
yeah, that hurt.
That happened, and when James is like, yeah, this might be the end of the campaign, I'm like, yeah, oh god. Oh. Well,
I was like, no, I still have so much to live for. Please.
like 3 more episodes.
Like this sweet fucking Vorpal sword.
Right? When
All right.
you Nat 20 Zang crown and take off his head, that's gonna be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Isabel and Rain are gonna race to like make it the shortest boss fight.
You guys are going to want to refer to what happens if the DM deems a creature is too big to have its head cut off. Just going to throw that out there.
Then 2 Nat 20s in a row.
He does have a lot of heads.
It does have a lot of heads.
Oh yeah.
multiple heads.
You still do a ton of damage. You do a ton of extra damage then, if that's the case.
Yep.
So before we go, I want to remind people, if you enter ! Lunch is good into the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat, you might win a free PDF. So that is really fun. So do that now while we go around and talk about where people can find you. And also take your time to smash the follow button right here on the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch channel. Smash it. Smash it. But in the meantime, where can people find you, Lauren?
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You might know me as Owo Crazy. I'm the community manager for D&D Beyond. You can find me on the D&D channel this afternoon. I'm going to be playing Impellum's Hot Mess. We're going to be playing the Betrayal of Baldur's Gate. There we go. I was almost like Baldur's Gate 3. No, we're not playing that. Nope, we're playing the other Baldur's Gate.
Excellent.
Nope, we're not playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
We're playing Betrayal of Baldur's Gate. I'm playing with Lisa Chen and Todd Kenrick and Pelham Green, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm probably going to die. It's okay.
Lisa Penrose now.
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Lisa Penrose. And,
Yeah.
and-
She's a romance novelist now too.
and she'll probably kill me, and that's okay. That'll be fun. You can also find me tomorrow on the D&D Beyond Twitch channel playing Orkira, my cleric, my baby dragonborn cleric, who's also probably going to die because we're being attacked by mind flayers. Ah.
Whoa.
Army of mind flayers.
Well, you got wings now. You're fine.
No, I can only fly 30 feet and around an army of mind flayers. You can also find me as the DM for Dungeon Drunks, which comes out every Monday on whatever fine podcasts are sold. And finally, if you're going to the Rooster Teeth Fan Expo, which is happening over the July 4th weekend, you can see me doing our live game for charity, and you can bid on a whole big giant prize package for charity, which has more stuff than I really want to list off right now because I've already talked too much. So thank you very much. Goodbye.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Lauren. Robert, where can people find you?
Hey, I'm Robert Adichie. You can find me on Twitter at Radu76. It's RADDU76. If you're into Dark Sun, you can check me out at athos.org and the Bone Stone and Obsidian podcast. And you can find me on the big D&D 5th edition Facebook group. Just go search for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition on Facebook and you'll find us. It's like 140,000 people.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great community. Thank you so much for that. And TK, where can people find you?
Sorry, I burped. I didn't want to burp into the mic. You're welcome, Rudy.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. I did it. No, I was just thinking to myself, like, if a Mind Flayer comes out of like a creature with wings, do they now get a flight speed, or do the wings just slough off?
I don't know. If a centaur is turned into a mind flayer, do they have 2 legs or 4?
How dare you make the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I'm so excited.
Listen, last week, ever since being attacked by an army of mind flayers, I've had these thoughts.
Okay, but hear me out. So you know how there's the mermaids with like the octopus leggies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But a mind flayer with octopus leggies.
If you are a Loxodon and turned into a mind flayer, do you keep the trunk?
Maybe you get tentacle trunks.
Oh my
You get tentacles and a truck.
horrifying.
Yay! I'm TK. It's me, it's TK, and I write spooky stories and make up terrible things. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you'll see a Loxodon Mind Flayer in Tales from the Mists. Maybe you won't. It's coming back in August. You should check it out. That's it. Buy my book. Goodbye.
Excellent. And Rudy, where can people find you?
Hey, I'm on Twitter at Rudy Basso. This stream is a podcast that comes out every Wednesday-ish. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern, I will be on WebDM running the second half of an Alien one-shot, so you should watch that. Also, we're going to finish that with this group at some point soon, I promise. Scheduling. Also, this Friday from 10 p.m. Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be on a I'm going to be on a charity stream raising money for the Pride Center of New Jersey. I'm going to try and get people together to play like Honey Heist and maybe Lasers and Feelings, just like funsy, silly RPGs. So you can check that at twitch.tv/LunarLightHQ.
Excellent.
ESPN kind of thing. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, and don'tsplitthepodcastnetwork.com for lots of great podcasts.
I'm also at don'tsplitthepodcastnetwork.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at James and Chicasso, and I'm at worldbuilderblog.com. Did you know the Demonplague, this adventure we're playing through, is a level 1 through 20 adventure that is published? You can play it with your friends and watch them talk about all of the crazy things this crew is talking about. You know, vampire romance novels. It's all a big part of the game. So go check it out. You can find it at roleplayingtips.com/demonplague. Why don't we give away a free PDF of it right now?
Yeah, so my wonderful lunch is good thing didn't work for some reason, but I have the list of people that entered here, and so the winner is J_M315. Yay! Yay, Jay!
JM315, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for entering, and we will send you a free PDF of the Demonplague adventure. We'll be in contact via Twitch stuff.
I think Jay might have it because Jay was talking about things from it.
Well, then Jay will send you something else from the DMs.
I'll shoot you a message and we'll figure something else. And
we'll figure out something for sure.
Something fun.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah. Oh, well, thank you for having the Demonplague then. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, yes, absolutely. So remember, smash that follow button up there. If you're not feeling well, just remember it's because the demons are coming, and don't let the demons bite.
Don't let them bite, because then they make you bye.
Bye.
Bye.